Now, you've done Vegas showrooms and Atlantic City showrooms. Can you talk a little bit about working in that environment?
They're very strict. In Atlantic City, in Vegas, when I was working the review shows and I had a 10-minute spot in the shows, when you walked out on the stage, there was a clock on the stage and it had 10 minutes on it. And as you did your act, it would count down. And when it got to all zeros, you better be off that stage. Because they looked at it as every second you were out on that stage, extra, that was like $5,000 they lost in the casino. And they'd get very upset. And everybody had their time. You had to be on your time. Had to be. It was the law. If you were over your time just a little bit, you got once. They'd tell you about it. The second time you did it, you didn't have a job. And they'd bring somebody else in to fill your spot. They didn't care. So it was very rigid and very strict. You had to hit your times. They didn't want you to go under. They didn't want you to go over. They said 10 minutes. They wanted 10 minutes. And they wanted 10 minutes of good stuff. They didn't want 8 minutes and then you stretch the last two. No. They wanted 10 minutes of good stuff. And I saw a lot of acts that came in and only had 4 or 5 minutes of good stuff and tried to stretch. No, they were gone. You had to have a good, solid A material and be strong for 10 minutes and laugh after laugh after laugh after laugh after laugh. And that's hard.
Mm-hmm.
That's hard. But the best audiences is the theater audiences, and they come to see the show, and you're part of the show. I had one guy one time in Atlantic City at the showboat. He was right on the edge of the stage, had these great big huge binoculars. And he's looking at it, and we're 10 feet from him. And everybody's looking at this guy because he had his elbows up on the stage. He's going, I said, buddy, what are you doing? This is not part of the show now. My time's clicking, And he goes, I can't believe you're doing this. I think it's all on tape. And the audience, ooh. I said, on tape? He goes, yeah. Really? On tape? So I'm using these binoculars to see if your lips are moving or anything. I can't see anything moving. And I said, well, Mary Ann's sitting right back here in the sound booth. Are you a betting man? Well, I'm in Atlantic City. Okay, you go right back there to that sound booth right there. That's Mary Ann. And you talk to Mary Ann. And Mary Ann, you show him all the tapes and all the stuff you got. And if he finds anything with my voice on it in there, I'll give you $10,000. But if not, the whole audience went, ooh, are you a betting man? He put his binoculars away. And that kind of stuff was just a hoot, we had so much fun with that. But that ate up like 3 minutes of my time, and so I had to really watch and start doing that mental editing again to get the show down and make it still work.